Babu again, and welcome to this part of the video. And today is Sunday, so um, today I'm going to discuss about non-technical books and which are apart from my technical side, what I read other than technical side. Okay, so I'm a person who is sort of interested in Tamil literature. So that was because of my guardian who introduced me some of the literature works of very great persons during my young age. So I started reading those literary writers from the young age, and we have Tunai Padam in ninth and 10th grades if you have been educated in school. So you have a lot of writers who write short stories, and you you can you can have a various viewpoint of the different readers, different writers who have been writing those books, and that has helped me to cross the age of 20 to 30. For 10 years I have been reading those books also. So one such author which was introduced by my guardian during the year 2002 was this author. His name is S.Ramakrishnan. Okay, he's very good writer. He's not he's not he's not an critic. He's not a critic writer. He write it in a general ways, and he writes a lot of compositions and a lot of novels and short stories. He's noted and famous for his compositions, and this is one of the composition book which I bought it in the year, say, nearly about in the year 2009. So going back to 2009, it's nearly about 14 and much 14 plus 4, 14 plus 4, 4 14 plus um, 18 and 19 years back. 19 years, nearly 20 years back, nearly 11 years, not 11. Oh, how much is the age? Is in 2010, 2024, 14 and 15 years back. Nearly 15 years back, I bought this book, and I read it completely. And you cannot get this copy now because it's the first copy I have bought it, and it was signed by the author at that time. You see the sign of the author by Mika Anbudan S. Ramakrishnan. Okay, even signs he has his sign has not changed. Even now he signs always in this way, and I like reading his compositions a lot. And this is one of his composition book called Katril Yaro Nadakirargal. Someone is walking in the air, or someone is walking in the wind. You don't have to get it straight, you don't have to understand it in a straight way, like what this means. Or if you have a question like who is walking in the wind, this is some sort of a nonsense title and all. You don't have to get it in that way. When you read it, you can understand why he has named the book in this ways, what for he has kept this title. Okay, this is one of the composition which is coming in this book. I read it fully 14 years back. It's a very nice book, and I've been following this author for nearly 25 years, and he's a very good writer, and he's a very good recommender of world novels and all. He has attended a lot of meetings, and he is conducting a lot of speeches about books and what does reading do to a man. See, what happens is like everybody completes degree, and they go about going for a work, and once they start learning, they generally go into a life of a normal person, like marrying a woman and having their generation, yielding their own blood, and taking care of the young ones. They do have a family, take care of their family, and they complicate their lives, and again come back like, see, I don't have time reading these and all, and what for I'm leading this life. So they have questions like that and all, and but I do not complicated my life in that ways. I actually I had interest in reading. I read during night times and in the early mornings, and I never worried about persons who studied with me and then they got married and they have their own children. I never worried about that. I do not have a life like that because everybody life is not intended to be the same. So I take it in that ways, and I go on. Okay, so today I introduce you to a book called This One by S. Ramakrishnan, and let's go to the internals. Yeah, lastly, I have signed this book. Like say, this book was bought at the book exhibition held in Chennai at 10/1/2009. Okay, so I have written it and I have read all these things. I've read everything for 10 years. And today, this author has got his own publication and is and he is publishing his book on his own under his own publication agency called Desandri. Desandri in English means it's a wanderer or a vagabond who travels all over the country and writes and gather experiences and writes about his viewpoints on the publics and the travelings and all. So he named this publication as Desantri. And if you go into the internals, like he has splitted this book into few parts like Ilakyam, Kalai, art, and Thiraipadam, like movies, and what this one is called experiences, Anubhavam, what he has felt, and Pudu, which is public experiences. So this is a sort of his experiences and his viewpoint of the public and the natures around him, and what he inferred and what he want to convey to the readers. Okay, so he has written a huge amount of books. He is a huge reader. He has recommended a lot of novels from all over the world, mostly from Japan and States. And this book will give you insights of his experiences and viewpoints of the different subjects like art, movies, and literature, and experiences and public experiences. Okay, so I never wanted anyone to. I'm not. I'm not. What can I say? I'm not inducing anyone to buy and read it and all. If you have interest, you can go and study. And you can go and read it in a library. This is easily available in a library. On all government libraries, you can get this book now. You can read it in libraries, and I'm not pushing you to read this book. If you have interest and if you have time, you can spend it and you can read it, and you can change your viewpoints of the world. Because everybody leads a normal life. Like say they grow up, and they complete their grades, and then they go for college, and they complete their college life, and they get a job, and within 2 years they fall into love, and they get married, and they have their own siblings, children in the year or two, and then they want their children to go to school and they develop their generations. But all life is not the same for everybody. Okay, it differs from every person. So I view life in that way. So book saved me a lot from it has saved me from a lot of troubles, and I hide all my troubles and all my sorrows into these compositions, and I carry on life in that way. This is a wonderful book, and you've got different subjects, and you can go about this book. Okay, I can recommend this book. It has got a picture. It has got a beautiful painting of a Japanese painting, which is painted by Hokusai. I think this painted was done by Hokusai. Not sure about it, but it was a Japanese painting, and you have about and you have author called Hokusai, and you have and you have a topic called an art by Hokusai, the waves of Hokusai. Okay, if you read it under art, you'll get it. See, I've got photography called Brazon rule. Okay, Brazon, and you've got D.H. Lawrence paintings, and then Hong Isai, music of Hong, and those things like that. See, if you study in in your own mother tongue, some view as it's a very low type, but when you keep on reading it for a long time, it gives you a lot. It's like you're drinking your mother's milk from your breast. Okay, so from their breast, so it gives you a lot of things. Okay, you can and it interacts with your mind, and it goes into your nerves very easily. So this author has given me a lot of things, and this is one book I can recommend. Okay, காற்றில் யாரோ நடக்கிறார்கள். காற்றில் யாரோ நடக்கிறார்கள் by S. Ramakrishnan. First edition was from, if you see this, the rate was 170, and the edition was the edition what's the edition? Mm, it's from 2008. Now it's the first edition. Now it has changed a lot of. It has gone through a lot of changes, but the content remains the same. But getting the first copy and the first edition is very delightful. Readers might have known that. Okay, so I got this first edition of this book, and this one book introduced me and opened me a very big gateway to the world of Tamil literature. Okay, so I suggest this book for today. This is written by S. Ramakrishnan, and I have got few more books today. I'll discuss on that one too. And this one is called Desandri, and you would have known about this book because the author has been famous, and he has got his name and fame only from this book called Desandri. It has come as a small article in Ananda Vikatan magazine, and it has been compiled as a book and has been published by the author. Now it's under the Sandri publication. He's got a lot of experiences, lot of traveling experiences, lot of places he has visited, and what he has inferred, and how he wants the reader to view at various places, and what sort of informations you should gather, and how to travel. So it's like a travelogue. It's like a travelogue. Okay. So this book I can recommend it for readers also. By S. Ramakrishnan. So this is also a very nice book. I can recommend it to the readers, Tamil readers, and you know, if you are fluent in reading Tamil, you can read this book also. Okay, it's available in government libraries also. You can go search for it, or you can become a member and you can read it. Okay, so I can recommend this book, and the other one. Okay, okay, okay. Let's take a look at this one. Making my video a little longer. Be patient. I'll introduce this one and I'll close up. Okay. This one, see, I traveled to Madurai to get this book one signed copy. See, I traveled to Madurai. See, for example, see, I bought this book in 5th September 2010, nearly 14 years back from Madurai. UK, where he has launched this book. So it's from Uirmai publication. You cannot get this book as of now from Uirmai because these are all the first editions, and he has got all his compositions in this book. Like this one is for nature, on Indra the Yerkai. This one is about nature, and this one is about all about short stories from this author, short stories, and this one is about essays. Kuratti Mudakkin Kanavugal. It's about